Good evening, folks. I'm S26, and welcome to Week 3, Round 3 of Season 26 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent tonight, DarkMas, A New Hope, of Clans Mandalorians. So, over 1 million legacy. The guy likes to try. I expect all the usual bells and whistles. Yep, he's got his Star Killer. Yeah, he's got Wampa. I don't know if he has Wampa for this week, but he has Wampa. It's pretty nice. 85 is a little light for health, I think. But you can see a huge emphasis on damage. Jeez, that's a big girl. All right, so let's go right into it with the Hotbot comparison. Let's get that on screen and get rolling. Okay. Hey, Tyler. How's it going, man? How'd your stream go? I saw your ping when you went live, but I was having dinner with my family. I didn't get to watch this evening. So how did that go for you? All right, so let's start the compare here. So last round, I was rank 51. I was just outside the top 50. Now I'm rank 100, just barely inside the top 100. So that's what one loss does for you. Our opponent is rank 98. And as far as GP goes, so my top 80 is 2.72 to his 2.71. Huzzah! It's almost nothing, but it's there. All right, Zeta's 201 for me, 205 for him. Pretty much the same. Omicron's my 7, but I don't have 7 for this week. I have 7 for next week, so it's a little less than that. 7 to his 9. All right, top 80 speed, average. Mine is 134 to his 135, so neck and neck. I feel good about that. Down into the mod analysis. 6 dots. I am over 1,000, guys. We have breached. I know it says here on the scan, I did this more than 24 hours ago. This was this was 9.96. I'm just over 10 now, guys. So I made it. Siren, klaxon, something like that, but I don't have it queued up. But cheers. All right, so anyways, 25s, 25 plus speed mods. My 51 to his 51, dead nuts tied. 20 to 24s, my 114, his 117. Okay, so we seem pretty well matched up in the mods, right? For plus 20s, I have 165 to his 168. And we're, he's got 50 more 15 to 19 speed mods on me, so that's significant. And just about the same for 15 pluses, so he's got some weight on me in the middle and in the lower end. Certainly he's not, having anybody running terribly slow. All right, relic summary. My 1224 total to his 1140, so yay, that's a little bit of, hopefully, sheer size. That'll help us. Relic 9s. My 6 to his 5. We got an edge. We got it actually all the way down, right? Relic 8s. My 40 to his 36. My Relic 7s. 78 to his 61. All right, now for Galactic Legends, let's see what he's got going. If there's anything that really jumps out at me. Lord Vader seems pretty typical. Same with JMK. Sith Eternal seems, just about right. Maybe a little even faster than average. I'm usually seeing things in the upper middle 470s. So JML 557. So this is actually a very interesting mod set on this Relic 9 JML, right? When you are pushing 160,000 protection, this usually assumes protection primaries everywhere. I think it would have to be, honestly. The secondaries would just be nuts otherwise. But this guy has almost 560 speed, which is closer off towards a speed arrow speed with pretty much, gold standard protection at 159k. So that's impressive. 82% potency, so not 100%, but better odds than not to land a buff. Not all bad. All right, so we've got Ray here, 500 speed, nothing special. For Relic 8, 11.3k, it's all right. 213,000 health is pretty typical. Now this Slacker, guys, this one is moving. All right, 590. 590 just happens to be one speed too fast for my old Ben to handle. So we're going to have to do something different here for that. But 128,000 health, 11.1k damage, so pretty decent stats otherwise. But the speed is just screaming. All right, top speed. A man after my own heart with a really fast Darth Revan, 4 faster than mine, 354. Cat, a fast cat, 361. 99.3k health, so not bad, honestly, for the kind of speed she's rocking. Yeah, you can push her up to like 371, 372, thereabouts. That's not a bad way to split your difference, though. I don't think a lot of people are relying on the super crazy, like, squad arena style of cat. Maul. Okay, so this is a Lord Vader Maul modded one, right? With the large protection pool. Still, 9,300 damage is pretty good. 310 speed is good. All right, 354 Piett, just a few slower than mine. Mine's 357. But it's a good one. Gideon, 365. I'm 366. We're pretty much dead nuts. His Echo is 359 and mine's 370. So we've got the edge there. Not that you bring them head to head, but I can go on against bigger and better things. All right, we both have the Relic 9 Capitals with Piett and GK, so no edge to be had there. Top 5 speed, with no surprise. Slacker at the top with 590. JMK with 571. JML with 557. Darth Revan with 354. And Admiral Piett likewise at 354. So, pretty good stuff going on, right? This guy has really good mods. So, let's go ahead and move back over in my view. All right, let's see what I missed on the chat. All right, Tyler said, pretty good. Ended up getting around 1,700 banners against a guy with 1.2 million more GP than me. And he hid Lord Vader and Rey in the back wall, but I took all my GLs on offense because his history was super weird. So hopefully I outscore him. 1,700 is a great score to do it with, man. I often have to rely on something like 1660 or less to get me through, and it just works out more often than not that my defense trips up my opponent than I trip on theirs. So I win with like 1660, 1640, 1630. I've won with like a 15 something. I've had some unbelievable times here this season. So right now we're on track to be 2-1 every week. So if we win this round, we've been 2-1 every week. Kind of a bummer, but I guess it's better than average if I win this, right? Because if I finish out the whole season 2-1, that's pretty damn good. It's better, much better than 50% win rate, which is kind of what the matchmaking's trying to push you for, or at least so we're told. All right, let's go in and talk about my defense. So my opponent is European, so it's pretty late over where he is, he or she, and we'll say for the sake of argument, he. But, yeah, he won't be joining us on stream. I did say that if he wanted to attack my bottom front wall, then I could go into more detail about my defense with you guys. But I also said, don't worry about it, because, it's going to be 1 a.m. when I start streaming, so, don't feel that you need to stay up late to do a phone game for me. All right, so let's talk about my front walls, because that's all we can do defense-wise. So we've got Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA, Mace Windu, Aayla Secura, and Kit Fisto. We have an Iden Troopers team with Snow, Death, Magma, and Storm. A Jango Bam team with Queel, IG-11, and Dengar. And Sith Empire, Darth Revan, BSF, HK, Sith Empire Trooper, and Nest. All right. Bottom side. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. All right, we've got JMK, Kat, Padme, Ahsoka, and GK. Dash, Young Lando, Veteran Han, L3, and Vandor. We've got Rey, R2, RJT, Resistance Hero Finn, and Resistance Hero Poe. And then Gas 501st, Rex, Arc, Echo 5s. Okay, and starting with our opponent's top front wall. He likewise has Gas 501st. He has Bam, Queel, IG-11, Veteran Han, and that is Zalbar. So that's interesting. That's a good choice. That's actually a really good choice. I like that. That's, crap. Dagger, if you're watching, you know what I'm thinking about. I have bad memories of getting snagged on a Zalbar within the last, I don't know, 3 months. It's still recent enough that I see it and I'm like, All right, anyway, we got a dash. Kira, Young Han, Vandor, and L3 team. And then his own Iden troopers, Relic 8 Iden. Is this the full nasty? Yes, it is, guys. That is Omicron, Iden Versio, Relic 8. You know what? I should check the stats in general. Just, you know, I mean, this looks like a pretty good set. All right. What? So 139,000 life total. 313 speed is great. Yep, 210% crit damage. Over 100% potency is fantastic. Over 8,000 damage. Yeah, this is a rockin' set. What do we got here? Ooh. Ooh. I wonder what the critical strike chance is. I should check that. This is physical, right? Yeah. Perfect. Just over 100%. This is a really rocking Iden. So, do not want to underestimate that. All right, bottom side. Where the fun begins. And then we're going to restart BlueStacks. To not invite the wrath of the gods. Okay, so he's got a Starkiller team down. EP, Jedi Knight Guardian, Starkiller, Visas Mar, and Mara Jade. Mara Jade is how fast? 353. 423? 423. That is something. That is rocking, man. All right. And how does he do his Starkiller? Okay, this is another offense health. I myself am modded health-wise. It's got a lot of offense, added into it, of course, but I don't even know how good offense stats should be for him, like an offense health, because I just base my whole thing around health. Okay, 11,000 damage seems really, really, really high. Okay, because, yeah, I don't know if this is a ton of survivability. It doesn't seem like it really is. The speed seems, that's what, 320 speed? I guess it's not terrible. Wow. But 100% crit chance and 11,000 damage. That is absolutely monstrous. Jeez, guys. Okay. He's got his own DR team down with HK, BSF, Set, and Nest. I appreciate that. I appreciate where he's coming from with that. And indeed, it is 354 true life. So, just absolutely cruising. Ray, Holdo, RJT, Resistance Hero Finn, Resistance Hero Poe. Let's check on the speed on the Finn for giggles. 340 is great, man. That is where I'd love to have mine. More often than not, I'm setting Finn on defense these days with Ray. I think that's pretty common to do. But 340 speed is not common for me to come by anymore because, man, have my speed mods been diluted over the last couple months while I've been farming a whole bunch of other sets out of just gross need. So it'll be back to speed soon. But, yeah, it's been tough. All right, Lord Vader. He's got a team down with Maul, Relic 8, and let's again inspect. Okay, yeah, this is pretty strong, right? 185,000 life total. 310 speed. Yeah, 9,300 damage. It's pretty damn good. That's good. That guy's going to hurt. All right, and then the Relic 8. Darth Vader. I always want to inspect. Aha! See? 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 This is why we restart the BlueStacks. All right. Better sooner than later here. Okay, so y'all know I'm always plotting and scheming, and when I scouted this guy, I think I've got him read pretty accurately, and I took the worst case scenario. You know, when I was thinking about what went wrong for me last round, aside from being drunk off my ass and bringing Bo-Katan in the place of armor when I was using a risky Sith Eternal counter as it was, because it was going to be C, armor, and 3 tanks. No Watt available, no GBA available. It was just going to be a desperate ploy, and then see what it might take to clean it up. But yeah, bringing in Bo-Katan nixed any chance of that happening. And yeah, I think the thing that I made the mistake on is, this guy only set JMK in the back. That's what caught me off guard. He only set that in the back twice in the last 18 matches, and I just went with what was average instead of what was worst case. And that's not always something to do, but I think that was really the root of the issue. Maybe that's reading too much into it, because you can always say that if you scout really well and the guy just does something different anyway, does that mean that the scout isn't good? But otherwise, I think aside from how we got through to JMK, everything went pretty much to plan. So I'm hoping we'll be to script here tonight. That's kind of the goal, because I think I've got a strong read on what this guy's gonna do. Okay. We were looking at Darth Vader when we crashed unceremoniously. Okay, crit damage and potency. You don't see this too much anymore. All health added. So this is kind of outdated, right? It still isn't bad, because this isn't a survivability character. But strictly speaking, to maximize life total, when they changed Darth Vader's unique, the old way, you didn't get 5% of health and protection restored. It was only health. And then they changed it to also restore protection, which means that as strictly as a matter of restoring the most life total, protection primary for Circle at least. Well, not Circle only. Nowhere else do you want a protection primary. But on Circle, that makes sense. More than health these days. All right, speed is 281, so pretty strong. That's 2 speed faster than mine, so huzzah to him. 222 crit damage, percent crit damage, real deal. Over 100% potency. That is the strike zone. Okay, so, wow. Okay, so what is it? It's 100 and what is it? Let me see here. 222. Okay, so if I have a 9,500 offense Darth Vader. I just want to do a quick calculation, because this is going to be a little fun. Let's say that we do a critical hit, and critical hit with a crit damage triangle and an offense set is 1.9, right? So we'll times 1.9, and we get 18,050 is the effective offense on a basic, right? Well, that's what we'll say. And then we take this guy's damage. This is what I like to compare here for fun. 7,999 times 2.22. Okay, 17,757. All right, so 9,500 is still strictly better in the offense, so I feel better about that. Crit damage is not bad, because when the basics hit very hard, so crit damage is pretty good for that. It's also good for the bonk with the saber toss. What it's not good for is his dots. He's got the potency to land his dots, but his dots aren't going to do as much damage by hoping that they'll critically tick as opposed to just tick harder. That's my position. His effective damage might be very close, though, so no hate. All right, and then Thrawn and Royal Guard, Relic 8. I don't think there's anything too crazy there. Just full defense modding. Wow, yeah, yep, over 200,000 life total natural. And 78% armor, 78.7. That is a thick boy. All right, guys. I have the battle plan here before me. So I'm going to go right into the wood chipper with GGBB8. Last round was, I think, maybe the first or second time I've ever lost to a EP, Star Killer team. It was because of the sheer amount of offense that happened all at once that killed 2 of my droids, and so GG was shorted a bonus turn. This Star Killer has considerably more offense than that Star Killer did. So I have my worries, but let me think about this. So there's no Malik here to get feared by. So if instead of doing GG8 here, could I do GG8 on Darth Revan and then use Aurra Zam here, outrun this straight up? Let me think about how this would go. So we need to be faster than the fastest character. And again, just sanity check, 353 plus 70 is 423. I have a 341 Bosk, I believe, plus Zam, who I think is sharing 76, right? Bounty Hunter. Okay. 321, so plus 321 times 1.2. Man, that is actually terrible. Okay, 321 times 1.2 times 0.2 plus 341. That's a smart way to do it. 418. So, glad we did the check on the speed, guys, because that means my Bosk is effectively 418. I need to just speed my Zam up. I need her to share out another 5 speed. So the golden number for me to shoot for is 334. She'll share 80 speed, and you can still add more speed on her to bump that number. Some people do, but I think that's so prohibitive because you have to add a decent, little chunk of speed just to gain 1, right? Just to gain 1 more speed. And at that level, that's very, very pricey mods. Okay, so we know for a fact that we have to do the GG way. So, glad I checked that, guys. Hey, Mos Eisley Mangler. All right, we're just about to get underway with droids against Starkiller. B1, B2, Magna. Combat music. Where are you at? All right, let's roll. I was checking the team to make sure I didn't do a Bo-Katan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay. Might as well. Okay. Outstanding. Oh, this is just glorious. So let's think about this. Do I want to do that? And I think I probably should. Yeah, let's do that because it is going to be just a ton of turn meter, right? After Visas, boys. Get 'em, boys. Okay. Can't stun them, so that's fine. Almost there. Okay. Let's do it. Ooh, Lord. Lord. Oh, you know what would be great? Is actually doing a basic here and putting critical damage down on it. Yeah. That's big brain. That was a good decision. I feel great about that. And now we have a timely dispel. We can go ahead and put target lock back over onto Mara Jade. Go back over to your boy and pursue the whole killing him thing. Alright, we lost BB-8, but that's okay. That was part of the plan. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it anyway. Oh, yeah. We're fine, guys. I think maybe the difference is not screwing up and just having the presence of mind to do that basic. Because, wow, did we really take the teeth out of the offense there by putting that. he had extraordinary odds to, critically strike, so... That's a shame. We lost health there. I probably should have topped him off. Yeah. Yep. Alright, well, we'll live. Alright, so 59 for the opener. But it's okay. That's one banner shy. Well, no. Yeah, I don't think you can have 60 with only 4 members surviving, so... I'm cool with it. No, you definitely could if they all had full protection and stuff. Anyway, let's see here. 10 plus 59. Okay. Next one. Giggity giggity. Is this the soundtrack you think it is, Lord Ryan? I don't know. This is the Samuel Kim music from YouTube. It's something that a lot of the content creators have used. I think it's fantastic. I mean, he's putting out stuff that is incredibly Star Wars thematic, but it's, different enough, and however copyright law applies, that he doesn't get sued, and that's a lot of talent, right? So I appreciate what that is. All right. Liquid Schwartz, first time chatter. I think I'm going to be learning from this channel. All right, man. That's what I want to hear. That's like the highest compliment you could pay me, man. That's what I really enjoy, is having people learn. Because that's the privilege I've had, is to work with a lot of great players and learn from them. So happy to pass it on, man. All right. Darth Revan. So we're going to go ahead and do our bounty hunters here. Nothing too fancy. We'll go ahead with Aura Lead. Easiest contract to activate. Zam for all of the delicious aforementioned speed. She's also got pretty decent other stats to share. Yeah. And then considerable offense added too. So she's offering a lot to the team. Alright, then we have Bosk, Grief, and Mando. We're ready to take them on. So, the name of the game is, we'll use Taunt on Bosk, Mass Assist with Grief onto Sith Empire Trooper, do the Mass Assist from Bosk onto Sith Empire Trooper. That should pop us off. Our contract should be met, and then we target Darth Revan, annihilate Darth Revan, work our way through the others, and wrap up with annihilating Nest. That's going to be the game plan. Alright, let's go. Alright. Taunt. Mass. Mass. Pop. Okay. Now, ideally, we could stun here. I think we can't stun. I think that is how it works. In any event, we should probably be trying to kill him. Yeah, I'm willing to do the mass here just to put him down. I don't want him to be able to hit us. I'm okay to throw out bombs, it's fine. Mount up. All's well that ends well, guys. We're gonna mass here on her. This is just going well. And what I'd like to do ideally is stun. Oh man, that happens so rarely, but every once in a while, just the hand of God. All right, so let's see here. We don't need to do the dispel. Let's just do the basic. Oh my God, he just Hulk smashed. Then Mando, he's eaten. Oh, he eaten. Oh my God, that was great. Let's see here. We still don't need to do the dispel, guys. We can just basic to wrap it up. We got our... Oh, you know what? For the panache. Pop. That's a nice one. Alright, 65. Okay. So against Rey, Holdo, RJT, and Bros, we're going to go with a tried and true classic. Alright, now, I gotta be careful, guys. Alright, ha! Ha! That'll show you. That'll show you, guys. There's no Bo-Katan for me to pick. What could that mean? Alright. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and use Gar, and where's Piggy? Okay, so, we're going to get 2 stacks of Beskar at minimum on Sith Eternal. The only way we get 3 is if we just luck out, and Armor lucks into the 3rd stack from other people getting hit, I think. I think that's how it works. I don't remember quite exactly. Why don't we check? The first time another ally, so definitely not her, falls below 60% health, Armor gains a stack of Beskar. So if that should happen, then she would have 3 stacks and then we could put it on them, but we don't need that to win. We just need the 2. Why do we have 2 tanks? Because I can't risk her getting stunned. So you have 2 dispels here. You have RJT, her hand wave will dispel taunt off a tank, and then Resistance Hero Finn will go and swap turn to Resistance Hero Poe. Resistance Hero Poe will then stun the other taunt. Okay? And if our Armor is stunned when she gets her first turn, we're screwed, because she won't get a second turn. Because the way Rey is going to go is she's going to do Lifeblood, Whirlwind. And the Whirlwind may well kill Armor if there are tanks around. If there are not tanks blocking for her, Rey will target Armor. So that's why we have 2 tanks. We don't need 3 because it's not threatening enough for me to bring a 3rd for some other reason. Saxon Omicron incoming. Man, you guys can't hate on Gar. The Relic 7 Gar Saxon serves me well. That ship hits harder than you give it credit for. That 3rd ability is fantastic. And honestly, just having the relics sunk into that, both pilots for that ship are Relic 7. And that has served me well for a super long time. So don't hate. Don't hate. There's no there's no Omicron for Saxon. He's just no. I have the Relic 7 Gar Saxon, so it's like it's already ready to receive the Omicron. Is the idea. That's my guess. All right, let's think here real quick. I think Holdo will be linked or will be taunting. Maybe not. If we have to select her, we will, but ideally we would be able to link Resistance Hero Finn and RJT. They would be the 2 high priority targets to delete. They're the biggest threats for us. So let's see what happens. Okay. So, we actually do not have to link the bad way. And we have time on our side, I think. So, we can go ahead and just link the 2 that I want to link right out of the gate. Okay. Okay, there's our 3rd Beskar ingot. We got a little lucky there. Alright, and so everything went exactly to plan, right? Now, Armor can safely die, the rest of them can safely die. Which they will. Yeah, go ahead. Sweep off those foresights. Help me out here, friend. Bonk. Ooh. I heard something. What was that? You know what? I'll check it later. Somebody followed or something, but I'll have to check it later. Alright, first ultimate. No need to relink anything. We're actually just gonna bide our time. One more turn. Okay. Please. Okay, calm down, friend. Again with the calm down, though. Again with the calming down. You guys can't do me like this. Alright, restore protection. Pretty please. And get to cooking people. Real quick like. Not gaining any healing here because we have that locked immunity. Ooh, we could have been ability locked there, guys, and things would have been really dire. Really, really super dire. We'll link the 2 non-GL people, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And now we endure. Ultimate number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay. It's good to take inspiration off her when you can. Yeah, we have to take our lumps, that's unfortunate. But the protection stacking is robust. And goodbye, jerks. And on with the show. Okay, so we could have been 57 if we finished with just that smidgen of extra protection, but 56 will do. We put a lot of good stuff down on defense, guys. Let's just put it like that. And I'm hoping that there will be struggles. You know, that's the plan. Tyler Hammerberg Function asks, can they make it so that when he dies, everyone gains buffs because they are happy he's gone? Things that need to be cooked. Yes, the Papa Palpatine's app is just fantastic. Gucci Mane. It is fun. It is fun, Jedi. It is a fun counter. Sith Eternal's just... Man, he's just my boy. He's my favorite. Man shoots lightning out of his hands. You know, like, I'm always with the lightning characters. When I play Mortal Kombat, I'm playing Raiden. You know? Doing my Thor thing. Zeus thing. Whatever that is. Give me the lightning. Alright, Lord Vader. So, game plan here. How shall we do this? How did I anticipate doing this? That's right. That's what we're going to do. Alright, let's go ahead and restart again real quick. Man, BlueStacks has been super extra crashy lately. So, take little risk, have little disappointment. Aim small, miss small, you know? Right. Back to it. Alright. You know him. You love him. It's Slacker Watt. Alright, everybody know about this one. But, yeah. The biggest risk to us here is timing out. And that's the one thing I just need to not do. And then I need one more tank. And I think that I can spare Faust for that purpose. Okay. Ermac is my shit. Get juggled, kid. Man, Ermac was great. That's a great character. Man, I miss the older Mortal Kombat games. Does anybody remember Mortal Kombat Deception? It kind of had like this almost weirdly Mario 64 like cartoonish open world wandering feel thing. It was an amazing game. I actually loved the game, but really crazy for a Mortal Kombat game. Alright, so yeah, the strategy is to get to stabbing, get to swiping, and kill everything quickly. And by quickly, I mean just make sure we don't time out, because this is a long fight. BlueStacks is about as unstable as my ex-wife, says Mos Eisley Mangler. Alright, well, glad that situation is behind you, you know? Alright, let's go. Yeah, DPK says he preferred Noob Cybot to juggle people. That's alright. My guy was Smoke. Smoke was my bag. Alright, let's get moving. We put Watt in the second slot so we don't risk putting the tank tech onto anybody else but Slacker. Just so you're clear. Because if you have Daka in the second slot, you run that risk. And that is a bad time. Do not recommend to anybody. Okay, so are we still fast? But are we still fast? Okay. This one can go over to you. And if you please, get this crap off. Okay. Alright, let's get basic, get the tenacity down. Taunt up. And get moving. Okay, okay. Okay. That was mean. Let's go ahead and do this on himself. I don't want him dying on us. Boom. Man, that was big. Okay, so we lost Watt. It's possible for us to get people back, but it's a good thing that he's above 80% life. We would be in some kind of trouble, wouldn't we? Okay. Swipe. Yeah, let's do it here. We want to stack up as much mastery as possible. Basic over here would probably be smart, honestly. And since you are stunned, I could basic over there. Okay. Here we go. Time to pop. Alright, only one stunned target. No stunned targets. We'll have to fix that, won't we? Can't really stun you, but I just feel inclined to poke you anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, well, let's swipe. Gorgeous. All that healing denied. Okay. Perfect. I think we're gonna be okay. Okay. Honestly, you're scarier. Night, night. Beautiful. Let's go. Minute 56. We're doing okay on time. Let's just keep it moving and stack. Only swipes. Only swipes. Wow. That was a big hit. He gets a bit of health back for his trouble. We are just huge. Yup. These are pretty big hits coming out of him. Not gonna lie. Come on, buddy. Come on, Betty. Die. Die, Betty. Alright, 52. So, again, not ultra high banner clears. But they're all one-shots. We one-shot the front wall, guys. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright. Let's see exactly how on brand this guy's defense is. Alright, you got Mon Mothma, Katarn, Malik. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Pow and Hoth Rebel Scout. Man, you never see that. I'm going to have to stop and think about that. Bo-Katan lead. Django, Canderous, Sabine, and Baze. Wow. That is a super creative team. A lot of incentive to not go after it with Imperial Troopers, to be perfectly honest with you. More incentive, maybe, to Imperial Troopers than Mon Mothma. Right? Alright, JMK, Cat, Padme, GK, Ahsoka. I have the Ahsokas backwards, but you know what I meant. Okay, so I think we have So we have all of our Jedi, right? Who am I missing Jedi-wise? Well, okay. So this guy kept an extra GL. I was prepared for him to place 4 GLs and Starkiller. All right. So he placed 3 GLs and Starkiller. He kept an extra one, which means that I have Lord Vader to use on offense. By the way, our opponent has shown some aptitude for using bounty hunters with Fennec lead to take out even the very best of Lord Vader teams with Maul and Thrawn and Darth Vader and Royal. So it was imperative that I not serve him up something easy like that. So hopefully we'll not be punished for that. So let's think about this. How does our plan change? BAM is exactly where I thought it would be. Yeah, we don't want a troopers with that. So Mon Mothma. What was the plan for Mon Mothma? What did I have written down? I write all this stuff down so I don't have to remember. Where did I put that? Well, I guess we could use Lord Vader there in a pinch, but let's try to assign the rest of it out. So we have JML. So we could do what? Yeah, we do want to do JKL, JKR. Who else? Maybe Hoda and Jolie. Let's think about what the remaining team would look like. So we have a Bastila lead team, right? Bastila lead. I wonder if that could work. Alright, well, I'm just going to say for this Bo-Katan team, man, that's going to be an interesting one. I have to map it out, though, before I can go through the rest of the attacks, guys, because I can't afford to be caught out. So I got to think about this. CLS is assigned. Veers is assigned. We don't have, that's already issued. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. What am I gonna do about this? So you can't. So the reason that the Malik is in there with the Mon Mothma is that you can't Jawas it, and yeah, because Malik takes reduced damage from percent health. So yeah, got to think carefully about how I want to approach it. I think Imperial Troopers is going to be the answer for that. But don't I already have them assigned? Yeah, I do. Damn. We got to be real careful then. Not a lot of room for error. We don't have a functional Night Sister team anymore. We do kind of have a B team, like First Order. We have Geos Gideon. How to make use of Geos Gideon? Are my Geos faster than his dash? Great question. His dash is 357, so 377, so no. But there might be a cheese even there, right? Right? Let's think about it. Kira, Young Han, Vandor, L3. No, I don't want to risk that. I don't want to risk us having to... Let's think about it. Alright. No, that won't work. That won't work. We can't do that there. Alright, so we'll stick to what I have planned there. Mon Mothma is what I want to use against Dash, by the way. That's going to be the plan. Lord Vader goes somewhere, and then who's the odd man out? Who's unassigned? Well, Grandmaster. Grandmaster is not assigned. Yeah, I want to have Bastila, Grandmaster, and Cam together. That sounds like a great team. So what do we could, I guess we can use that here against the Bo-Katan thing. Let's do that. Baze will take turns on us. That's true. How is Baze modded? That's a good question to ask. Scion Solo versus Bo, says Not Sure. Man, just kicking my ass tonight. And yes, oh man, I missed a couple comments, guys. Sorry. Let's see here. Attempted R8 Lord Vader after everyone else was dead. I didn't go well for that TW match. Damn, Not Sure. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you came to see how the pros do it, Trevor? Good. I mean, I'm glad you're here tonight and not Friday, because Friday I was lit and I, like, massively shit myself in the not literal sense. But it was terrible. Terrible, gameplay-wise. Okay, hey, Mary J, what's cracking? Friday was fun. I had fun, but man, I went on Gridsy, and I remember about the first 5 to 10 minutes of it, and I don't even remember how I got to bed that night, guys. I mean, clearly, I brushed my teeth, I put on, I changed my clothes, I got into bed, I woke up with my phone charging next to me. Like, clearly, my brain took care of me, but about 10 minutes into Gridsy, memory is just checked out. Whole night, so yeah, that was a good one. It was a lot. It was a lot of bourbon, Mangler. It was a lot. And the thing is I used to drink more some time ago, but I hadn't recently, and then my wife surprised me with a bottle of bourbon, and, occasionally go ham. Oh, Sunday is fun day for you, Mary J? All right, man. Get wasted. Okay, so we have a plan now for the Bo-Katan team. So that means Lord Vader's kind of free. Oh, wait. What was I saying for Bo-Katan? Crap. Yeah, that's right. Bastila. I don't see why that couldn't work. So it would be Bastila lead, Grandmaster, what? Yeah, that's true. So we would have Cam and then 2 other Jedi. But what are those 2 other Jedi going to look like if we were to do this? Ooh, Shaak Ti's a good one. Do we have Shaak Ti not assigned? We don't really... Do we need Shaak Ti for JMK? I mean, I guess it can be helpful. But we already have Jolie there to cover us from somebody getting deleted, so I don't feel like we need that. Hoda makes for really great banners, but Hoda would be pretty solid with this Bastila team, too. I like Shaak Ti here just fine, because we don't actually have a real healer on the Bastila team right now, so that's cool. And then... Oh, what the hell? We could just use Ezra. And we have Zaris Jawas, as a backup. So, Ezra will do. I like the look of that team. I think that can take that out. I did want to see how Baze was modded real quick, though, didn't I? Okay, thank God it's not all tenacity, so odds are we can land a stun with Bastila, right? We won't be able to get debuffed. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. So, because this is an off counter, I don't want to do it early. I want to make sure everything goes right with my GL fights from here, and then we'll take on this fight. Otherwise, I would do it now. So that means Mon Mothma Katarn is like Lord Vader. Do you think you could Lord Vader solo this? I don't see any reason why you couldn't. Let them come and hit me. Step right up. Don't be shy. I still have crew. I have other things that I could throw in here if he needs to have buddies. But what do you guys think about that solo? Lord Vader versus Mon Mothma, Katarn, Malak, Pow, and Hoth Rebel Scout. No Cara Dune in that team. That's something you don't see all the time. Yeah, Jedi. That was a crazy night. Yeah, that was a lot of stuff. No Darth Sion solos, Stone 14. It's not happening. Ewok Elder? What about Ewok Elder? Not sure. Darth Eldor. Hey, man. How's it going? Yeah, we haven't had any drops yet. We just got to the back wall, thinking about what we were going to do. We anticipated our opponent setting 4 GLs and Starkiller, and he set 3 GLs and Starkiller. So just thinking about how to use the Lord Vader that I reserved for offense. So you guys think that Lord Vader will probably do it, but Kilo says there's, be careful with the timeout, so there might be some timeout risk. All right. Well, JMK here, we're going to go ahead and do the classic. So JML, JKL, JKR. Man, Grandmaster is so good in this team. But I absolutely love Hoda here. And Jolie allows us to revive somebody that Kat deletes if she should delete somebody. She will go after JKR. They will go after when they can JKR before they will go after Jolie. Don't ask me why. They just, they're hard-coded to go after him. I assume because of the days of the JKR meta where you definitely wanted to kill him first. Yeah, Tyler says, most Silas says, things that need to die. Another guy to revive with the Jedi. Ewoks are OP. Yeah, man, Ewoks is a team I'd like to work on, but my next few Omicrons are spoken for. Oh my god, why is the tip of my nose so itchy? Okay. You like the idea of crew on the Bo-Katan team. Okay, well, I appreciate your very helpful input, Stone. Thank you. Okay, so the game plan here, guys, is start a battle. We will do the middle on JML to JMK. It doesn't really matter if he goes first ahead of us. We just want to set his cooldowns back as much as possible and delay him from using his middle, which he will use on his second turn. That greatly serves to charge his ultimate, so we'll hopefully set him back a good bit. Because we're not using Grandmaster Yoda in this team, we don't have quite as many opportunities to spam coins. But with Hoda, we have more offensive potential on JKL, which we need. And because my JKL doesn't have like a crazy 13,000 offense. He's like 11 point something. I really should get that up, but that would require going back on the offense farm. And y'all already heard me say that I really need to get back to speed. I've been farming offsets for too long as it is. So, yeah, we're going to... use middle on JMK. We're going to use JKR, swap to JKL. You know what? I might actually delay that. We'll see how the game plays out. I might do the swap stun. I might not. Let's go for it. Yeah, if you use Grandmaster Yoda, they'll hard target him before JKR. Good point, Mangler. I definitely have seen that before. Okay, so we do this, and yeah, I'm just going to do this for turn meter for everybody. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't get bonus turn meter. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So from that point of view, we should do this. Swap, stun. Okay. So you go here. And now it's all in on Cat. Cat has got to go. Okay. Many coins. Many coins. That is the name of the game. Okay. Nice big hits. Okay, we're through the first life. My inclination would be to actually just do another coin right now, but we could call and charge up somebody. This might be the right move. You know what? I'm just going to do this. We can always save the added strength for later. Okay, yeah, it's just as well, I suppose. Okay. We can do that. Perfect. We're just spreading Jedi lessons around as much as possible, by the way. That's what we're up to. More coin spamming here. And we want to actually delay this. We're trying to get Jedi Knight Revan resurrected. Let's go ahead and do this. Speed is good. So how about it, friends? We can do the AoE. It's fine. We got to delay one more turn. We got to try and have our boy JKR up. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm okay with this choice. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. We got to keep it moving, guys. It's taking too damn long. Okay. Come on. Leave Brittany alone. All right. Hell with it. Hell with it. Let's go. We'll catch up on it later. We'll bring him back and try and heal up later. Kick the shit out of him, boys. Get him. Huh. That'll do. Yep. Goodbye. Okay. Let's get him. Yeah, that was probably an error. I probably should have held the big heal, but okay, well that's fine. Wow, did that hit hard? Unexpectedly hard. I thought I had a little more time than that to try and get JKR back. But, alright. JML was very mad that you killed the Ancient Jedi. Yeah, if she has damage immune, don't stun. Kat did not have damage immune, so we did make the right call, but that's a fair point. Oh yeah, man, I missed what happened. Yeah, we had a couple follows. We've got Jedi 3 with a follow. Liquid Schwartz, both of you a little while ago now. Thank you very much. Kellenvor, 100 biddies. The madness begins. Thank you, sir. Can we get a hype train rolling for Sunday night? Only time will tell. All right, next on deck. Let's go up top. Didn't I have something else I needed to do that was super important up here? No, I don't think I have any other GL fights, which is great because I only have Lord Vader, so I guess that ends the GL's problem. Okay, from the position of added security, I'm going to go ahead and move through most of these teams first before I clean up the back wall. I want to make sure I can get through everything on the top and then make sure I have the same script available for dealing with the back wall teams, because you never want to get yourself in a position where you split focus between the walls and you're not able to clear top, because then you're denied fleet, which you might well win. What am I sipping on? I've got a combination of some really great black coffee from earlier, water, and Diet Coke. So I've just got all my caffeine and hydration needs met over here. All right, against Gas 501st, CLS and friends. And yes, shout out to last stream chat. I think it was, I know it was some of you guys that were already here tonight, but a bunch of you guys were saying about going after, when you have like a Relic 9 gas and a Relic 9 5s, go after 5s with the plug from Han in the beginning. Because having him at low protection when you do sit gas down, yes, it does take you longer to sit gas down. But it's worth it, because when you do, you actually have a reasonable chance of killing 5s and most of the other guys, if not all of them, hopefully all of them. But if you don't do that, no way. There's just no way that you're cutting through the sheer bulk of 5s, a full health and protection 5s, in the time that it'll take gas to stand back up. And then if you have to face that full team, not good. No es bueno. All right. And you. All right, guys. I'm going to treat this the same way. Yeah, I think that going after 5s isn't a bad idea in general. I think I'm going to try and stick with that as a general tactic. Look at that. We just took off half of his protection. It's quite a bit. Oh, wow, we got stunned on C-3PO. That almost never happens. Almost never. Doesn't pay the bills. Okay. we'll definitely shrug into this one, because you can't counter that. Great time to sweep, honestly. Activate the expose, yeah, and sit him down. We take our couple of bonks, but that protection's pretty flat. I can't actually go further with another smash, I think, because Rex might get killed, and we certainly cannot risk the supercharge. Not even a little bit. Yeah, we want to keep him in his basic stance. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble because Gas is just about to stand up, right? Man. Be great to blind him here. Chewie should assist. There's a chance. Okay. Well, this isn't exactly the worst outcome, but I'm not writing a book about it. You won't catch me bragging about it online. That would be funny if true. So, if I double tap him, he'll counterattack twice. But it might be better. No, we could just quickly... No, it doesn't matter how quickly we kill him. It doesn't save us from anything. Okay, first priority... Oh, welcome to your first turn, C-3PO. Been just stunned for like a week. We could stand stance here, but... no, you know what? Let's do it for the sake of Banders. Basic... Basic. Alright, face the music. Ugh. Stun. Dig it. And pound it. And shrug. And 60. Okay. At least it wasn't a 50-something, I can say that. Not bad. Not a lot of 65s here tonight, guys, I'm gonna say. Alright. Iden Versio. So we're gonna go in with Bad Batch here. I've been assured that just pure Bad Batch here will be just fine against this team. And you know, I've never taken bad advice before, so there's little risk that this could go south on me, right? What do you guys think? I think we're in a good position. We just need that one turn, and then we kind of just take over the map. Yeah, Wampa Omicron post-lock-in breaks my heart. That's the boat I'm in, man. Next week is going to be surly, guys. We got a whole bunch of good stuff for next week. These last couple of weeks have been just gangbusters for growing the account. Use Padme lead if you have it. I don't. And I've also been recommended against that because there's a potential to leave a banner on the table that you don't have to leave. So let's see if this all goes to the plan, guys. Because it's kind of the option I have to go with anyway if I'm using Bad Batch for this purpose. What's up? What's up? By the bed. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, off we go. Into the abyss. Alright, let's take our lumps, ladies and gentlemen. God. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. You don't do a heal, but... So... we have to try and do the stun here. But... I don't know. What do I do? What's the turn meter situation gonna look like? I don't know. I gotta try and go for the stun, guys. I gotta try. Okay, the stealth is good. That's all good. We gotta try and go for the stun here because we're furious. Okay, I shouldn't be aiming towards her. Target there. Okay, this is all working out. Go over here. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll get protection up this way, yes? And chop chop. Well, I gotta say, I'm convinced. We be brawny. Although that is a pretty big stormtrooper, I gotta say. You are killing me, girlfriend. Mm-hmm. 63. Damn, I thought it would have gotten another turn to her and she could have used her third again and topped us off. That was kind of the game plan there. Damn. Okay, 63 is still not bad. I could have been a 65, guys. I could have I guess I could... No. Technically speaking, I could have spent another turn or so juggling hits on Iden to make sure everything lined up, just for to be able to restore just after she used her next AoE. But it's whatever. We haven't had a drop yet, guys, so we have to hope that this means something, right? Yeah. Didn't this all happen just like this Friday? No, because I won the fight. And I'm not drunkenly losing all my matches here, so I think it's exceptionally different, thank you. Alright, against Dash, what do we got? What do we got penned in? Alright, that's right, it was going to be Mon Mothma Katarn. Let's do it. Kara, Pow. And we will just simply overwhelm this team with turn meter. Katarn will actually go ahead because he's 293 speed, and then he gains 10% turn meter at the start of battle for each other rebel fighter ally. So not himself, and Mon Mothma herself is not a rebel fighter, she's a rebel, so that's 30% turn meter gained from your allies. So it's 293 divided by 0.7 gives you an effective turn 1 speed of 418, which puts me out in front of Dash. And that's why this works. Alright, here we go. Lord Ryan, JML losing 3 banners was okay. He was force juicing pre-fight for the ultimate KO. Dude, he really did absolutely kick the shit out of him. I will say that. That final hit was titanic. Alright. Yes, all of you get to take turns. I get that. How about it? Can we get a basic? No, nothing? Okay. Alright, I guess we just get locked down now for shit. Yeah. What do we do here? Do we do the revive? I feel like we need to revive, but then we're still in a tough spot. I guess she would get her taunt up there. Revive is probably the right move. We might need the healing. What do you guys think? We have time here because this team will do a lot of damage. But I need a quick answer. I'm thinking the revive. It's the unfavorable outcome, but... Alright. So we got that. A little bit of turn meter maybe for somebody. No? Okay. Well, it's the thought that counts. Yes. It's going to take us a month for Mothma to get her next turn. Yep. All these dazes are bad news for us, truthfully. Come on. Alright, let's go. Let's start with the getting everybody dispelled, getting our tank back in the mix. That sucks. Alright, let's go after Vandor. At least we got the dispel juju going here. Jeez, that is a rough deal here, guys. Come on with that. We got a long way to go for that other revive. And our turn meter train's kind of neutered. Man, that is rough. Rough times. Okay. Come on, man. I need you to do it real big for me. Unbelievable. Okay. So we might... It's a good thing that we did this, right? We might have to clean this up with something else. We have some other things. The preload's kind of shit, though. That's pretty bad. I should have pulled out of that. Alright, so we didn't make any misplays, I feel, but we just took... we actually didn't get turn meter gains out of Hoth Rebel Scout's first 2 opportunities to assist. Pretty unlucky. Because we should have been out ahead. We actually didn't get... I think 2 people on our team didn't get a turn before their guys started to go. Which is not the way it's supposed to be. Let's think about this. What are we going to do with you, Ben? So we're still going to do troopers for you. Okay, well first, let's pen in our drop. Gotta face the music on that one. So, comment. 1 drop. Katarn's first turn failed to get Hoth Rebel Scout to generate any TM. Their, days, dash applied days. We lost POW, Hoth Rebel Scout, revived Hoth Rebel Scout, got lapped and lost. I mean, that's really just the story. We were dazed when they were not dazed. And that is tough. Okay, so this one is going to be Imperial Troopers. Veers, Dark, Piett, Range, and Stark. Okay, so the one thing that we have to do, we just have to try and bide our time here. Because we're waiting for Bam to go into the poop stance so that he cannot use Wonder of the Force to save himself or anybody else that's taking too much damage. That's really the only way this can go sideways on us is if we start getting him caught up in a loop of applying Wonder of the Force. Dash used AoE, so that is helpful. Yeah, that's good yet. Yeah, that's right, Valor. I jinxed it. I haven't dropped yet. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Okay, again, we are faster than this Queel by a large margin, so we'll be okay. Alright. Anything else I need to think about? Nope. Let's roll. Good thing I have a couple backup options. We gonna need them. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. That's not ideal, guys. Let's calm down with all that. Okay, it's just a basic right now. I just want a basic here. I don't want to call the Mass Assist or risk it. Oops, this is risky. Okay. This itself, you know what? Let's call a basic here, even though... No, we won't actually get a Retribution because Piett is under stealth. So, that's nice. Do we do the Dispel here? Man, we're so fast. I've got to be super duper careful. If we don't one-shot the character, essentially, it's a big problem. And he's going to Retribution here, which is not good. None of these are really good, but you're so much bigger. We're less likely to do overwhelming damage to Iden. Okay, that sucks. Get countered into like that. Wow, all this goes off before ban. That's a problem, guys. Okay, we have to do the Dispel here. When we do get a chance to go, we have got to be moving. Oh man, are we in trouble tonight? We are in trouble. Okay, what's the turn meter situation looking like? So we have a bunch of turn meters. Oh, there he goes. Ah, shoot. Okay, so the marked target died. We have to try and kill, right? Maybe Pop goes the Weasel? Okay, so we got that going for us. Let's see what we can't clean up. Okay. We could mark somebody again, and perhaps that means that there's more opportunity yet to stack up the offense on Piett. Look at that, guys. The God Hand. Let's go! Kick the shit out of him! Oh, that sucked. Okay, come on. That's okay. You're just popping off my boy, who don't like you. Days would be pretty good here, would it not? It would, truthfully. And we could mark again. Stagger is good. Oh, jeez. Overwhelming power, right? Okay. You know what? Never fear the god. The absolute god that is Admiral Piett. The Relic 9 Piett, who is avenging his fallen friends with the crit damage up bonus from Stark, with the crit chance bonus, just knocking out teeth. God's Wrath. Look at that. 54. Absolutely gruesome, but still a one-shot. I dig it. Alright. A little bit of a mess here to clean up with Dash. Now we got to think about what our options really are. Maybe the Cam team is kind of good for this. What do you think? The Cam team wouldn't be getting stunned, and something else that's lesser could be used for the Bo-Katan, right? What if we did that? What if we moved that over to deal with Dash? So it would be Bastila, Grandmaster, Cam, Shakti, and Ezra. What do you guys make of that? Yeah, I mean, I like the sound of that team. So that means Lord Vader still does Mon Mothma, and then what takes care of Bo-Katan? That's right, Lord Ryan. Piett got all that damage from Dark Trooper being unceremoniously murdered. So you almost never get to see that happen, because if all goes well, all your troopers are still standing. You never get the chance. Okay, so what do you guys think about that Bastila lead team for this Dash cleanup? And then his Mon Mothma, huh? What are we going to do? So Jango's there. Jango's scary. So we could do, for sure, we could do Gideon Geos. Yes, Baze is going to be a pain in the ass, but he can be, even he can be ability blocked, right? Yeah, Jesus, that's a mini Qui-Gon Omi. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely absurd offense, guys. Just crazy. Who do I want to throw into the abyss? 300% offense of an 11k plus Dark Trooper is nuts. It's true. It's true. These are our big gains. He hit unbelievably. That AoE was comical. Just gone. And the way that we just sniped, bam, that was just perfect. Okay, So we would still have a crew team to attempt this if we needed to. Alright, let's go ahead and try that thing with Bastila over there. And if for any reason it looks like we need to pull out of this one, we will be sure to back out and take it down with something sufficient. Alright. So, you know, I'm thinking this is the get out of jail free card where we're going to use Xeris. We could definitely use it against all of this offense. I think it will be helpful, much more so than Ezra. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Ezra's great because he's another assist call. Anything that's going to make Cam do more attacks is objectively amazing, so that is fine. But Shock will be good for dealing with Cleanse. Yep. Yeah, if only I had Wampa Omi for this week. Yeah, not sure. I hear you, man. But I do have it next week, so stay tuned. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Ideally. All right, Chapter 1, Taking Your Lumps. The hazards of running without a true tank. Yep. Okay. I would say that... Ooh, yeah. Stealing that would be pretty slick, actually. The counterattack is kind of bunk, but I'll live. Basic. That's enormous. That's a lot of offense, friend. This is fine. No need for that. Okay, even though I would like to amp Grandmaster here, it's just the wrong time. I really want to Dispel and keep on moving after Vandor, if at all possible. It would be super great if we could. I'm going to go ahead and spread debuffs. That was a good call, I think. Yeah, let's think about it. We probably want to keep the heal. It would be great to give speed up to herself. Probably wise to hide Cam. Let's do that. Big hit, the lad. Come on, you guys have got to give me something with that. That's tough. I got to get these assists here, folks. You can't keep getting stuck behind this L3. This is a curse. Basic, let's go. Let's get that taunt off. We got to get this done, guys. We have got to get this one done. It's just restoring on us. It's a nightmare. Oh, will nothing. Will we never get a turn with Cam? I mean, seriously. All right, let's get the offense up at least. We can't do anything to circumvent this. So let's two-tap her, I guess. We're in trouble, guys. This Vandor's not dying. Okay, spread buffs. Hell with it. No stun. Not good. He's dazed. Again, not good. They're all dazed. Yeah, it's unresistible daze, so I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. Right, there's a dead one. We still haven't gotten to do a proper good hit on Vandor the whole fight. So the principle behind Shock T getting rid of taunt so that we could go after our main target, you've seen that we've come close to killing Vandor like 4 times. It's an absolute nightmare. Travesty. Probably should have hit Cam, being honest with you. Running without a tank isn't ideal either, but can we at least kill Vandor before the end of the game? Is such a thing even possible? It would be fascinating to know. Man, he is a mighty beast. And you know he has reduced protection too. And still he was taking these hits, man mode style. Okay. There. Okay, we finally have cleared a path. After dash we go, if possible. If at all possible. We could stance here, but the big hit might kill now. Let's put it on auto because we have a minute. I'll guide it if we can get through L3, because we'll want to take out dash. There's a cleanup here. Okay, that part sucks, but they did the right move to preserve Cam. Keep it moving with that. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, the Makashi was not good, I'll be honest with you. Still. Okay. Now, it's pretty important if we can delay here. Yeah, alright. It would have been nice if we could have stopped them from getting any more turns, but maybe Dash can get even one more turn here in the last 15 seconds, blow his AoE again? He's due for it, right? Nope, another basic. Come on, do it, buddy. You're fast. Be fast. There it is. Cheers, bud. We'll get you on the third swing. Okay. So, 2 drops. No. 2 drops. Better to drop twice on the same team than once on 2 teams. That's what I'm going to console myself here with. Alright, so Mon Mothma, and then Bastila. Each time we dispelled Taunt from L3, we had just barely not enough damage to finish off Vandor. Managed to kill Vandor for stand. So, yeesh. Alright, so what can I clean this up with now? Plethora of options, really. And we know that he doesn't have the AoE, so that's perfect. We could use Geos Gideon for this one, right? So that means we should check our back teams then, that they go to plan. Yeah, Geos Gideon I think we were actually planning to use here, right? So we can't be so ambitious. Lord Vader's definitely going to be the solution for that back there. This could be something Empired, maybe. Right? I think Merciless Massacre would be devastating here. There's something to that, I think. What do we have, Empire and or Sith-wise? Oh, guys, we got options, right? We have Royal, we have Shore. We have all the bones we need to absolutely destroy this team. So I think we're going to do something like that, Empire-related. Let's go ahead and run this. This should be just pure fun, right? Some timeout risk. What do you guys think about the solo, ultimately? Because we could put others in here, but we want to be debuffed. We want to be taking damage. If we get below 80% health, we can't be critically hit at all, so it's going to take them forever to do anything. We could get lapped, though. What do you guys think? I'm going to check swigga.gg real quick while you guys share your thoughts. Highest banners. People use Slacker, people use C. Not seeing a lot of Lord Vader, I'll be honest with you. Well, what's most important is that we don't get beat up against our terms, right? Maybe it's right to bring in crew, but you know what I was told? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Man mode. Man mode. Let's go. If we die, we die. Get dazed. Yep. All in on you, friend. Probably should have saved that special. This doesn't do a whole lot early on. That you don't matter. Okay. Go ahead, hit me. Your piddling little damage. Oh, what's going to happen to you guys is just going to be legend. Let's go ahead and do that. The last little bit of ultimate charge. Perfect. Alright, let's go. 1. And a 2. Get Giga Crushed. Some timeout risk here. We can't be taking too long with the turns, so let's just keep smashing people. It takes us a while to get up to 60 stacks of underestimated, with a whole lot less characters on the board to charge it, but we'll get by. Believe in us. By all means, please lap me, bro. That's a good one. I'm going to kind of put it on auto here, see what happens. We have enough stacks of underestimated where I really don't care what he does so long as he's doing stuff, and 3 minutes has me nervous when we have exactly nobody dead. At least we can pop ult into crush. Can't beat that with a stick. Kick the shit out of him now. It'd be a damn shame if you lost your friend. Damn shame. Alright, 60 stacks of underestimated. We are the real deal. We have plenty of time to get a third ultimate. Alright. The death of Katarn. We focus target over there. Oh man, that's a lot of trouble, isn't it? Yeah, we are in our ultimate state, so Katarn cannot be revived, unfortunately. Shame for him. It's alright. I'm sure everything will end just fine, right? No. No, Piett. No. Just get murdered. Yeah, go ahead. Drain me. Do it. Alright. That was fun. 69. Yeah. How's that? How's that grab you guys? Yeah. You too can use a Galactic Legend to beat Mon Mothma. But if you are going to do it for 69. Malik does have the best death screen. It's true. It's true. Okay. Really need to think hard, though, about what that cleanup is up there. Oh, right. We were going to do some Vader kind of crap down here, right? Let's have a reminder about her lead. Why do they use a basic? It's just an assist calling thing. Ancestral armor. Yeah. It's just some crap that I don't care about. We could have Vader lead. Vader has some benefit. Who's the fastest person on their team, out of curiosity? Who do I need to be worrying about outrunning? 301. Okay. So I think I am going to use Tarkin lead here, because I feel like it's kind of important that we are out front. So my Tarkin has the Zeta, so Vader will gain 30 speed. Vader is presently 279, so 309, so faster than the, what was it? 300, I think? 301, Django. That's how we'll achieve that. Double check that there is no one else faster. Wouldn't want to be surprised now, would we? Sabine is great. Yeah. Okay. Maybe Shore is better. The healing would be pretty good. What do we got in the way of days? Krennic... At least Krennic has mods, I guess. This isn't really all that good, is it? Let's think here carefully. Maybe just TIE Fighter Pilot for an ability block. Who do we try and murder first? So the first order of business is going to be, will Merciless Massacre crush onto who? Crush onto Baze, because he'll have Retribution, I think. We will bop Sabine, I think, because Canderous is probably a decently thick lad. Okay, yeah, just over 110,000 life total. And her with considerably less. So we're probably... I probably am going to bop him, because the dots, if he has equal or more dots than her, then it's a better usage of the cull to pop him out, because we could probably basic her into non-existence. We for sure want to basic Django, so that hopefully we land ability block. Otherwise, I think we got a good thing going, guys. TIE Fighter Pilot feels like the right call here. What do they have in the way of dispels? Not really anything. They do have... I mean, it's tough to say. I rather would have the TIE Fighter Pilot. An added ability block chance when you need it is going to be nice. Alright, let's do this, guys. Pen it in. Get it in on the sheet. Tarkin, Shore, Thrawn, DV, and TFP. This is a rare duck. Okay, here we go. And a 1. And a 2. Alright, we checked the dots. I think I'm actually just going to basic all the way around, I'll be honest with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now that we're back on the guy with Retribution, we crush again. And AoE. Yeah. That's so much fun. Let's think about it here. We could turn swap. We could save that turn swap though, right? Because, yeah, we could do this. Offense down. Hit like a baby. Okay. Over to you, friend. Finish you off. Basic. Let's keep you locked down if we can, friend. Big mistake not keeping ability block on Django. We really jacked up our banners here. We'll have to try and keep him contained while we take our lumps with this fire. Okay, so who are we going to try and top off? Probably Vader, because Vader is not likely to be hit. We'll basic here. Yeah, man, he hits hard. He's a tough boy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll take the money and run. 62 will do. Not bad for something cobbled. Okay, that means Geos Gideon for topside. Is it a better option? No. Yeah. Alright, we'll do it this way. So, Geos. What's going to be more valuable to me? Ability block or stagger in Dispel on Basic? Dispel on Basic seems inherently less valuable than in a call to assist, and Soldier's just a much faster character, so we'll do it like that. We'll leave off Sunfac, and then we'll make sure to take Gideon. And yeah, they're gonna lap us, but they're not gonna be able to AoE Dispel. Well, hopefully Kira doesn't have hers, or yeah, we might have some kind of problem. Hopefully Gideon gets a turn and gets Demoralize out, though. That might save us. We'll see what it takes. Sinfrio44. This is how Mandalore fell. I don't think that's historically accurate. Don't take the word on it. Okay, reset. Why not? Do the armor shred, friend. We'll basic here. All we really want is the dispel. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Okay, that's a good one. Dispel Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We can go ahead and try and... It would be great, actually, to ability block her. Hey, that's something. Alright, let's call Spy over here. Keep the pressure moving on this gentleman. Can't beat that with a stick. Basic. Don't need to be too fancy. We really don't need offense up here. I just want a basic and try and get GBA maybe one more turn. You know what? We might actually get the 65 just as is. Yeah. Yeah, I think we got it. Well, you know what I mean. Not the 65, but yeah. No, this is good. This is good. We got the 34. Okay. So we got 1 plus 34, right? So 35 for our troubles. So GBA, Soldier, Poggle, Spy, and Gideon. Alright. So only one team that we dropped on. Yes, we did have 2 drops on them, but again, better than dropping on multiple teams. Yeah, not a terrible score going into the Backwall, considering yours truly. So let's see what he set for us, fleet-wise. And we'll definitely do another BlueStacks restart. So Malevolence. Oh, that's atypical. And then you have Chimera. Okay, so this guy is expecting the very, very worst for me on defense, and he's smart to do so. That's a good call. I would do that if I were him. Let's think about this. How do we want to approach that? So his whole shtick here is that Spy, Vulture is coming out first and only. I gotta remember what's the best way to approach that Malevolence. But the Chimera, yeah, so this one's gonna be pretty simple. We have Imperial TIE Bomber, Darth Vader, and Palpatine there. So when you're talking about a one-tank scenario like that, means you could Finalizer it. You can Finalizer a lot of things these days. I'll think about this here a sec. We don't have any other fleet or squads to clear, right? Everything's done? Yeah, alright, all according to plan. Let's go ahead and do that restart, like I said, while we're all here. Check for Interceptor. TIE Interceptor on the Chimera fleet. Okay, yeah. I do believe he has Chimera, 5 stars. I do think so. Why do you say that, though? What is the absolute thing I should not do if Interceptor is there, Sinfrio? And hey, first time chatter from you, man. Good to see you. Glad to have you in here tonight. So glad to have all of you. Okay. So, a needle pulling thread. Ship's gonna start in stealth, right? No, when he takes damage, he's in stealth. Okay, so he's not stealth by default. I think we can home 1 this just fine. Yes, that ship does speed up ultimate. I grant you that. I grant you that. And we can go ahead and inspect the guy real quick for ships, like you said. So there it is. Relic 5. Yep. This guy's in your fleet chart. Yeah. So is there anything that you guys have experienced that would tell you, you know, absolutely don't take this against that fleet? I'm interested in your input on that. Personally, I'm thinking Malevolence. Oh, Yoda! Thank you for the biddies, man. Appreciate you showing up. How you doing tonight? How's the war going? Man, 500 biddies. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, this guy... Oh, okay. This guy's beat Arnold before. All right, fair enough. Yeah, all right. Let's see, though. All right, so as far as the fleets that I've got Malevolence, I've got Finalizer, I've got Rebels, I've got Holdo. I feel like Rebels against Malevolence is probably the best call. And against Chimera, Malevolence. So we'll be able to put bombs. We'll be able to put bombs on the TIE Bomber. And, sorry, we'll put bombs on Vader. And then when we use the sweep from TIE Bomber, we can target Vader and probably take him right out. The only downside is the banners. The loss that comes from TIE Bomber getting to do even one sweep, right? That's the thing. There might be. Let me check and see. You know, I never checked Swugga.gg for ship counters. Kellenvor, 100 biddies. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Got me beaming. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, counters. Where's fleet counters? They don't have no fleet counters on GG? Counters, 5 versus 5. Looks like they don't have anything for fleet, do they? Fleet meta report. No, that isn't quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Well, I'm pretty confident that home 1 is the right move. Thank you for the biddies! Thank you so much for the 1 bit. Mr. Yoda, I appreciate it. I'm assuming that's a nudge to move. Make a move. My Finalizer is mighty. The Echelon would do really well, probably. We would have a lot of control with Echelon. Let's try that. Let's try Echelon instead of Malevolence and use Malevolence as a, you know, in case of emergency, break glass. So, Finalizer. Let's go for that. Alright, Malevolence. We're going in with home 1. Rebels. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 4. How do we feel about this? So, I don't think Phantom 2 is going to be necessary here. Why could it be necessary? If everyone is blinded, it might be helpful to have the tank to come in and let us endure while we take our lumps elsewhere. What if we lose bigs, right? So I think just the 2 of these should be enough. If we take Phantom 2, that means that we would have a momentum play, right? There might be a time where we need an especially big hit. And then the opportunity to quickly bring in a reinforcement. But when is that going to be? It's only the 1 reinforcement, right? So it's only Vulture. No, I think this is the appropriate move. I think we only need the 2 reinforcements. Hype train? Come on, guys. There's still hope for us. We can get it done. It's been a pretty good evening here as far as drops goes, so yeah, hype it up. We're doing all right tonight. Not completely laying an egg. All right, let's go. Let's hope I'm not punished for being just a little under. I believe in you guys. Choo-choo. Hype train is close. 20 seconds. All right. The possibility exists that we could go after you. But it would be best to go after Sunfac. Yeah, that is the right move. Yep. Damn if it isn't the absolute right move. Okay. So now we go after Spy. Everything according to plan. Just knocked his teeth right out. Okay. Wiggle this crap off. Basic. Let's get it moving. Everything has broken well for us, luck-wise. Damn good spot to be in. We end the battle here. Yeah, Han is awake tonight. I'll grant you that. That's true. But that's the end of the fight. So, 73. That's a good one. Glad we saved the extra banner. We didn't even need the tank, but we were covered in case something went very awry, and we weren't too conservative by bringing Phantom 2. I'm satisfied with that decision tree. Okay, Hux. Let's do it big, guys. I got the 7-star Echelon with the Relic 8 First Order Officer, so we are rocking. You dig? I say... let's bring along... well, you're the good one. Yeah, Special Forces. Who else might we call on? Certainly Gauntlet. We do have Ebonhawk, but is Ebonhawk necessary? We have you, we have Consular, and who else? I guess the other TIE Fighter if we wanted. The TIE Fighter can be useful to us sometimes. We don't need to put another tank on the bench because we're not using the old school Finalizer fleet. We already have a tank up here, so we shouldn't need to bring one in later. I don't think I want to run with that. It doesn't feel like I should need Ebonhawk here. I think this is enough. Do we get to 4? Do we get to a 4th reinforcement here to use you? He only has 2 reinforcements, so I think we should be okay. And I wouldn't be telling myself that that I couldn't use either of these and I really needed to have that TIE Fighter. So that's going to be the decision. Just running in with these 3. Let's see. Let's give it a go, guys. Name of the game is Control. So, we can stop all manner of TM gain. Once he does a basic, it's all over for that, right? We want to deny him the ability. Okay. That looks pretty promising, actually. We don't have that, though. What if we stun here? Great, great. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's get it done. Yeah, we're not rebels, so... I don't know, man. Could be risky. Stun again. Electric Boogaloo. Nice. Nice stuff, guys. Take a ton of damage. Truthfully. Ability block looks good. That is standing out to me as a good idea right now. Basically, gotta deal with these foresights coming out now. What's the right move? probably getting Gauntlet out here to shake off this crap. It also might be helpful to call in Consular, who can call... No, you're already there, so... Yeah, let's try that. Let's try Gauntlet. We can wiggle this crap off. Get rid of all this... No, we can't get rid of the target locks because Darth Vader's still on the board, so that's a tough cookie. Alright, ability block. Yeah, alright, we lost you. This might be a cleanup. Glad we got Malevolence, but we wanted to try this, I guess, for science. Still ability block, so it's a good idea to do the big hit. Alright. We get to land the buff immunity, that's helpful. Third would do decent damage. We don't need to focus on the stun more than anything else, anyway. Okay, Reaper, that's tough. Okay, again, all this is quite tough. Oof. Oof. Alright, guys. Coming into the danger zone. Do we gotta fully withdraw? I think we gotta withdraw, guys. Damn. Okay, well, let's withdraw from that. And, okay. So, I haven't played a ton with this on offense. You know, I use Finalizer against Executor all the time. But, I mean, yeah, there's a possibility that since our opponent kept his 2 top fleets, we might have put some real trouble here for ourselves. Okay, well, let's comment up the drop. 1 drop, Finalizer. If we did a big hit on... So the reason I didn't do the big hit on Vader when we had the chance and his protection was gone, because Hunted took care of all of his protection but didn't actually bite into the health, so it didn't proc the taunt on ITB. And the reason I didn't do the big hit with Crew onto Vader is because Crew did not have advantage, so we didn't have the guarantee of a critical hit, which would have killed him, I'm sure of it. But I didn't want to take the chance, and we chose to stun ITB instead. But then we got stuck behind ITB because of basic from Vader anyway. Thinking that we weren't a Rebel fleet, I should have had enough offense to get through, but we didn't, frankly. And the first reinforcement I had to call in was Gauntlet. We needed Gauntlet more than Special Forces, and I really wish I could have brought in Special Forces instead. But I thought that having the extra defense on the table and the opportunity to put buff immunity onto the Imperial Bomber so that if we should dispel his taunt again, it would stay off at least for a couple of turns. That was what I was thinking, but it didn't pan out. So Finalizer perhaps should have used Crew's big hit on Vader, even though he didn't have... You know what? I should have probably just basicked Vader, because then TIE Bomber would have gotten to sweep us. Okay. But target lock might not be up. I don't know. I mean, I think... No, Palpatine's definitely going to use the target lock ability, and I also think his basic can apply target lock. So we might have been stuck behind target lock one way or the other, guys. The answer is, it's probably not best to use Finalizer for this purpose. Okay. Alright, Malevolence. Let's go in. Sew it up. Alright. So we'll do 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Soldier would be okay. And since I don't want to do any other attempts, I I might bring this as an option. This is good because it's a powerful big hit and an assist call for Vulture Droids. And this is just powerful and flexible, and I think it's worth the risk of bringing it. The sacrificed one banner. I mean, we've already had a drop here, guys, so let's just be sure that we have all the best options to take this out. You think I might have lost? It's possible, Kylo. It's possible. I put down a bear of a defense for this guy, though, so we'll see. It's possible. That means I'd have a kind of an easy week 4, I would think. Which isn't really what I'm going for, but, you know. Hot damn, but they are fast, aren't they? Yeah, let's go ahead and stun you then, since we're stuck behind you anyway. The cleanse. So, we do have buff immunity on us. I do want that gone. That is somewhat important to me. Let's get this wagon train moving. Yeah, that TIE Interceptor is a nice ship. Yeah, Malevolence had this just fine. I could have gone in with Malevolence and been good on the first shot, but I don't get enough opportunity to test Finalizer against these sort of fleets, so why the hell not? Spy, right? For sure, for sure. Lots and lots of damage. You. Okay. Man, that exposed is brawny. Look at that, man. That is a lot of damage. Jeez. Let's go ahead and stun. I'd much rather you not do stuff. Of course, you could also just resist the stun. There it is. Okay. So, you know, we could have done that on the first try. But, Malevolence is a green. And we are 0 plus 44 for that. So 0 on the first attempt. Alright, let's check out the total score and we'll do the wrap-up. Yeah? 1638's gruesome, guys. That's not good. 1638 is one of my lower scores this season. It's possible to win because, again, I put down something pretty formidable for my opponent. There are some new elements. I can't talk about it because he hasn't done any of his attacks. But let's go ahead and do our wrap-up. Let me just clear this guild chat out of the way. Alright, so top side, I set down Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA, Mace, Ayla, and Kit. We got Iden troopers there, typical lineup, Snow, Death, Magma, Storm. We got a Jango, Bam, Queel, IG-11 Dengar team. And then Darth Revan, BSF, HK, Set, and Nest. Bottom side, I set JMK, Cat, Padme, Ahsoka, GK, Dash, Young Lando, Veteran Han, L3, and Vandor. You've got Rey, R2, RJT, and Bros, and then Gas 501st. Alright, so let's talk about our attacks. I've got banners. We'll tell you how it all broke down. Alright, against Starkiller, we went in with GG, BB-8, B1, B2, and Magna for 59. Against Darth Revan, HK, Bastila, Set, and Nest, we got 65 using Aurra Zam, so no issues there. I think that's probably our only 65 tonight, guys. We had dog shit banners, but we also, I planned pretty tightly, and we ended up using a couple of the backup options, so I'm confident with what I set down in defense. We have to hope that our opponent has some element of struggle against what I've placed on fleet. No shocks to any of you guys. It is Executor and Negotiator. Maybe not the comps you're exactly expecting, but maybe yes. Against Rey, we went in with Sith Eternal, Armor, Gar, and Pig for 56 banners. Lord Vader, Maul, Darth Vader, Thrawn, and Royal we took on with Slacker, Watt, Daka, Zombie, and Faust for 52 banners. So lots of 50, right? 52, 56, 59, 65. One-shots, though. Gruesome one-shots, but one-shots. Okay, we got Mon Mothma, Katarn, and Malik in here, right? Pow and Hoth Rebel Scout. This was meant to catch the unwary that would go in with Jawas, so I did not do that. I anticipated him having 4 GLs and Starkiller on defense against me. He only has 3. So we had Lord Vader at our disposal. We used him here for 69 banners. You know, all's well that ends well. Against Bo, Django, Candy, Sabine, and Baze. You know, originally I was planning on doing this Bastila lead team with Cam and friends in there, but I decided to use them up front on top side, which we'll talk about. But I had to use something different to take this out. We had Tarkin, Shore Trooper, Thrawn, Darth Vader, and TIE Fighter Pilot for 62 banners. That was a good one. JMK, Kat, Padme, GK, and Ahsoka I took out with JML, JKL, JKR, Hoda, and Jolie for 60 banners on the nose. We lost JKR twice, and we weren't able to bring him back to finish the fight. So a little lower banners that I would have liked on that one. That was really a theme of this evening is, you know, we might have made it with one-shots for the most part, but hot damn, the banners have been gross. All right, top side. Oh, come on now, damn it. It wasn't even the tab I clicked. You guys are killing me. All right, against his Gas 501st, we went in with CLS, Chewie, Chupio, Han, and C-3PO for 60 banners. Against Bam, Queel, IG-11, Veteran Han, and Zalbar, we took in Imperial Troopers, and we barely survived with 54. It's basically everybody and their grandma went off on their team before Bam, and we got locked down on our Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper got annihilated, but then guess what? That really pissed off Veers. Veers took great exception to that. Just popped Bam into non-existence, and then hosed him and Stark, pretty much hosed the rest of the team themselves. It was great that, you know, it basically after we lost Dark Trooper and Veers, it was, you know, Thrawn, Range, and Stark. Range was barely alive, but we were able to do another mark onto him so that he died again, and we had that fed into Piett as well. So Piett was just, you know, just swole, this massive god just knocking people out. It was great. So again, 54, but still a one-shot. Let's see here. Against Iden Troopers, we went in with Bad Batch Traditional for 63 banners. So that went real well. Against this Dash team, so the script was Mon Mothma Katarn. And my Katarn was fast enough to do the job, guys. But we didn't get any turn meter gain out of Hoth Rebel Scout on either of the 2 assist calls that he got. So it ended up that Dash was able to take a turn. He got days on us. We lost Pow and Hoth Rebel Scout immediately. Was able to resurrect Scout, but we were behind the ball from there because we still had people dazed. They lapped around us, and it was a mess. Went back in on the second attempt to clean that up with the aforementioned Bastila team. So that was like Bastila, Cam, Shakti, Grandmaster, and Xeris. And we used Shakti's basic to get the taunt off L3, and we tried to do our best to dogpile Vandor. Vandor kept surviving by the skin of his ass. And then he would get healed back up and resustain, and it took us a long time, but we were eventually lucky enough to get at Vandor and knock him out. So we got one character on the second attempt, and then we got wiped. Cleaned it up in the end with Geos Gideon. So GBA, Soldier, Poggle, Spy, and Gideon for 34. So 1 plus 34, 35 banners. Gruesome, that fight. So that was our only drop on squads. Down here in Fleet, everything went according to plan with Home 1 against Malevolence for 73 banners. Against this Chimera fleet, I knew the TIE Interceptor was there, but I wanted to continue to put some effort in testing with Finalizer. You know, Finalizer's very effective against Executor right now. I've been able to win some matches against Negotiator. I probably just need more practice to have it become reproducible. But Chimera, I wanted to see how it went, and I wasn't impressed, but I think that I misplayed. I think it might have been a better call to do the hit on... at least do the basic on Vader, if not the big hit. And then maybe we're able to get a nice AoE on Special Forces TIE Fighter when we call him in as the first reinforcement, and maybe that chips off Vader? That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Maybe that wouldn't work because Foresight could go out from the TIE Interceptor. I don't know. It needs more testing. I need to have more opportunities to play with it, but the bottom line is we didn't kill Vader immediately. We then got stuck behind the TIE bomber and just got rolled out. So I was probably better going with Echelon off the bench. I should have gone in, now that I think about it, just traditional First Order, because Special Forces up front. Let's think about it. Yeah, Special Forces. Right. I'm mixing up in my brain Sith Bomber and Imperial TIE Bomber. We would have been able to go right after Darth Vader. Yeah, that was a boo-boo on my part, guys. My brain mixed up Imperial TIE Bomber and Sith Bomber's effects. I should have gone after Vader, and I should have had Special Forces up front. So if you're going to do this yourself with Finalizer, do bring Echelon, but have him come off the bench. Have him maybe be your first reinforcement, because if you have Special Forces, between that, shuttle, and crew, you've got all the offensive chops that you need for most of the fight. If I have to do it again, and I probably will, I think that's how I'm going to approach it. Because I think that Finalizer has the potential for really good banners, but maybe not better banners than undermanned Malevolence fleet going against this, because that was pretty slick, right? We know that Malevolence takes this fleet out just fine. So if this costs me the match, so be it, but that's the price of knowledge, trying to pick this up, you know? Where else are you going to see a Chimera fleet on defense outside of GAC, right? Okay, let's go ahead and we got a plug for the patrons, guys. You know, these are the party people that make everything possible for us. So first, check out patreon.com/Tastinix. I have collected a ton of knowledge over the last couple of years from players way better than me about how to play this game, and I have assembled this into my understanding, which has allowed me to get into the top 100. I keep vacillating between the 50s, the 30s, down to the 100. Here we are. But I'm telling you, I'm on my way up, and I'm happy to help you bring yourself up. So check out patreon.com/Tastinix. We got a lot of different things, GAC and modding related, all your GAC needs met. Let's talk about the merch real quick. Certain tiers of patrons, you will get merch. You get the mug, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. They're awesome. I actually have the hoodie behind me here. It kept me warm all winter. I don't need it anymore for these increasingly warm days, but it looks dope. And, of course, we have to thank the patrons themselves. So I do have a new patron that isn't on here at the VIP access level. I do want to thank Jobin4527, and then all of our friends listed here. Trevor Boy Gaming, Deadpool Kyle, Not Sure, Deadpool Kyle 28, Not Sure 4256, Elite Wolf 01, Ryan, White Wolf, and Sam Vibes. Thank you guys so much for your support. Appreciate your viewership. Good talking with you just about every day in Tass House chat. Jester's Club, Absolution, the one, the only. All's well that ends well for you, man. You're doing well this season. Good to have you back in the game. Jester's Club Platinum, Eric Rose. Man, we're doing well for you this season. You've been pushing your boundaries. Your beasts are clocked. You're trying new counters, and they're working out for you. So glad to hear it. You know, the coaching's working out well for you. I appreciate that. When do you get your merch, DPK? We can talk about that, but you know, if I think you are at the tier where if you go one up from there, I think you get the mug. So you should check that out. How's that grab you, DPK? And of course, guys, we got to do special thanks to Yoda Force, who is just awesome. He'll show up here, drop a bunch of biddies, drop a bunch of gifted subs to people. He's a great supporter of the stream, so thanks to Yoda Force. He's also my guildmaster in Shadowlands Vanguard, so, you know, gotta kiss ass on the boss once in a while, right? And then, of course, Dagger, my friend, my right-hand man, helps me out a lot with everything that we do on my server. He's also, supported the stream in a variety of ways here as we've built up over the last year plus. And yeah, we were streaming a year here for Swugga back in October, so the train's moving along pretty well. We're almost to a year and a half. All right, I see you in the chat, DPK. I'm not saying what you're saying, but you're mean. You're a mean guy. All right, we'll go back to the scene. Guys, it's been awesome having you here. We're going to go ahead and see who we can raid you on out to. Another worthy streamer. Maybe somebody who has better than a 1638 on offense tonight because eesh. Okay, we could go for grid. Yeah, we could go for grid or we could go for Xerath, but I don't think Xerath takes raids right now because he's going for partner and he doesn't want that. He wants organic growth only, which I can appreciate. All right, so we'll set up grid. How's that grab you guys? Let's go see what grid's up to here this evening. Yeah, we'll set that up. All right, guys. So, yeah, yesterday we had Task Talk with Gom. That video will be coming up on YouTube early here this week, but you can still catch the VOD here on Twitch if you missed that. A lot of fun conversation that we had there. Otherwise, I do have a video dropping publicly next here on Monday morning, tomorrow morning, for how you can prepare for the next week of GAC before your bracket is generated. What you can do, taking your lessons learned from the previous weeks, maybe having the idea to scout some of your opponents, who your likely opponents are going to be before you're even matched up. There's a whole bunch you can do, and you'll want to check that video out. It comes out tomorrow, so be sure to check out my YouTube for that. And, yeah, other than that, we'll see you here next Thursday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern for Week 4, Round 1. All right, guys, starting up the raid here. I'll raid you guys on out at the end of the outro trailer. It's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.